This is a 3-month challenge to get from 5k to 10k by increasing the distance just a little bit each week. This is another step on that journey. And welcome to another week. And this could be an epic week because we could be looking at 7.5k. But before we get there, I'm going to do an early morning one. This is a midweek early morning one. I'm just going to do 5k. And this is in late July. I think this video goes out beginning of August, doesn't it? So, but this is the time when it was really warm in the UK. We're getting record-breaking temperatures. I mean, last night in my bedroom, 29.8. Yeah, when I went to bed. That's quite warm, and it stayed quite warm overnight. And this morning I've come out, and yeah, the sun already feels quite strong. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and it's not where I am on the coast actually, because it's a little bit cooler. I think inland we're going to be mid to high 30s today, but on the coast down here we're going to be more like 25, 27 degrees, something like that. I think it's supposed to get to. So at the moment, when I came out of the house, I looked at the thermometer in the garden and it said 20. So, you know, can't really complain. It's not too bad at all. Certainly more bearable than some parts of the country will have. But I'm still going to do it like a leisurely 5k. I'm not going to go too mad, and I bought my water. So let's start the week off, and I'll let you know how I get on when I finished. Whew. So there we go, 5k, and it was quite hard going actually. Temperatures are probably about 21, but it's the humidity level really, because oh, so mad. The humidity is sort of upwards of 80%, and I think that's probably what makes the difference, isn't it? It's the humidity. So I ran up to, there's a local wood, quite a small wood, but it's a decent size for running actually, and there's a pond in the middle, and it's quite nice. So I went up there and I was able to keep under the trees for most of the run, which was good. And yeah, it's did 5k, so that's good. I just hope it's not, because October is the big 10k, and we can sometimes have a bit of a Indian summer, can't we, in October? It can sort of suddenly warm up for a little bit, so I'm hopeful that doesn't happen. So I don't know how I'd cope with that, but I know I'm a wimp, aren't I? It's terrible really. So there we go, that's run one out of the way. So not much more to say really, because that's just sort of to keep my hand in, and then we're going to go for the 7.5k. And there's something else that I've been thinking about, and I haven't mentioned for ages, and that's park runs. And I wasn't going to say anything until I'd actually signed up to do one, and I still intend to do one, if you're wondering. But because it's so warm at the moment, I want to kind of do it when it's just more of an average temperature. So that's still on my radar to do a park run, but I'm hoping I can do it at some point during August. But you know, we'll see. I've said it now. I thought I'd say something, because then that's going to make me do it. Right, I'll see you for run 2 then, 7.5k. Here we are then, and today it's the big distance. It's 3/4 distance, 7.5k, and I'll come back out. Say hello, wife.
Hello, wife.
There we are. Now, I've returned to the same place I came to last week, which is up in the forest, and it's this nice long track. It's about 3k, so it will be going there and back, and then a little bit there again, and that should be 7.5k. That's just another 500 metres on top of last week. But I like this because it's nice and flat. And somebody posted a comment recently saying, do you do any hill running? And the answer to that is, I don't mind hill running, provided it's downhill. I'm not so keen on the old uphill, but in all seriousness, I prefer flat at the moment, where I'm perhaps doing some distances that I'm not that familiar with, that are longer distances, so it makes sense to try and go a bit flat. Yeah, I'm a wimp, I know, but I'm going to try and go nice and flat here, nice and straight, not too many people about. And the route that I would normally take, which is along the coast, full of holiday makers, or as we call them around here, grockles, and you have to kind of weave in and out of them, and it gets quite busy. And here there's just not very many people about, so there's plenty of room for cyclists, dog walkers and runners. So anyway, it's enough waffling, let's get to it. 7.5k, and I'll let you know how I get on at the end. Well, there we are, 7.5k, a new record. about 54.5 minutes, something like that, but I'm not really looking at the time. Now, I do run fairly slowly on these, as I think I've mentioned in past weeks, and I'm not saying I'm going slowly, but somebody did overtake me. When I looked at him overtaking me, I thought, you don't look as if you're going that fast, but he still overtook me, even threw away one of his walking sticks. So, yeah, but seriously though, this bloke was tall. I mean, he was tall. If they put on a pantomime, he could play and the Beanstalk. You know, he had really long legs. I mean, probably him, like 2 steps, he's done 2.5K. So I can't really compare myself with that. But as you can hear, I probably don't feel too out of breath, but I still think keeping it that steady pace is the best thing for me, I think. And then as I get those longer distances, I can start maybe to increase the pace a bit. But my goal is just to get to 10K and then be able to get to the end of the 10K event in October, preferably without dying. That would be my number one goal. Yeah, so there we are. Brilliant. Now, in case you're wondering where Mrs. Me has disappeared to, this path goes 3K, I think I mentioned at the beginning. We tried crossing over at the end, and there wasn't anything on the other side, just a road. So we turned around and came back, and then she's gone the other side to see what it's like over there, the other side of the road, because there's all sorts of little roads and then car parks and then other little tracks, all going off in different directions. So I take it that she's either doing a recce on that, or she has found that tea shop at last and is having a cup of tea and a piece of cake. Anyway, that's enough waffle. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the watches and views. Don't forget to comment if you've got anything to say, because I love getting the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe button, because that is what makes me want to make more content, even if I can't talk while I'm doing it. So, see you next week.